The clock blinked 1:47 a.m. in glowing red digits. Outside, the quiet suburb slept. But upstairs in the small, lavender-painted bedroom of Emma Clark, the light of her laptop danced off the walls like fireworks. She wasn't doing coursework. She wasn't finishing an essay. She was binge-watching a drama she'd seen 3 times already, eyes fixed to the screen like it held oxygen. 20 years old, home from uni for the summer, and back in her mother's house with rules. Rules she didn't take as seriously anymore, but she should have. Down the hallway, in the master bedroom, Deborah Clark stirred. She was used to getting up in the night to check the boiler, to turn off forgotten kitchen lights, or lately to check on her daughter. She had noticed Emma was groggy every morning, lazy, snapping over breakfast, forgetting simple things like taking the bin out or feeding the cat. She blamed it on stress. Just tired, Mum. Didn't sleep well. Weird dreams. But tonight, Deborah had enough. As she stepped into the hallway, the glow under Emma's door gave her all the confirmation she needed. The Wi-Fi router in the hall blinked, not solid, but flickering data being used. Fast. She didn't knock. She opened the door. The light clicked on. Emma nearly leapt out of her skin. "Mum!" Deborah stood still, robe wrapped around her, slippers silent on the carpet. "You said you were asleep an hour ago." Emma scrambled to close her laptop. I couldn't sleep, so I just... "So you decided to lie, again." Emma looked down. Deborah crossed her arms, eyes cool and steady. "This is the 3rd night this week. You've been dragging through the days, snapping at your sister, missing basic things I ask you to do, and I've said nothing. Because I figured you're grown now, and I should trust you." Emma frowned. "I didn't mean to." "Don't. Not tonight." Deborah's voice lowered. "You knew what time it was. You knew the rule. No screens after midnight. Simple. And yet here we are." Emma folded her arms. "I'm 20, Mum. You really think staying up late is the crime of the century?" Deborah's brow twitched. "No. I think acting like you're grown while behaving like a teenager is the issue." Emma rolled her eyes. "Right. Overreacting again." She didn't finish the sentence, because Deborah turned and walked out. Emma groaned and fell back into bed. "Great," she mumbled, "drama over some Netflix." But 2 minutes later the door opened again. In Deborah's right hand was the old flat wooden hairbrush, the one that hadn't seen the light of day since Emma was 17. Emma's stomach flipped. "Mum, are you serious right now?" "Deadly." Deborah set a straight-backed chair in the middle of the room and sat calmly. "You've lied, disrespected, disobeyed, and I'm done with warnings. I'm not a child." "Then stop acting like one and come here." Emma stood frozen, torn between defiance and guilt. "Emma Louise Clark, over here. Now." Slowly, Emma approached. Her heart was pounding. Her legs felt heavy. She hadn't been put over her mum's lap in years, and not once as an adult. "Mum, please, this is humiliating. And deserved." Without another word, Deborah pulled her down gently across her lap. Emma's breath hitched. Then crack! The brush landed square across her bottom, firm and sharp through her leggings. For staying up till nearly 2 in the morning, crack! For lying about it to my face, crack! For pretending the rules don't apply to you, crack! For snapping at me all week like I was the problem, Emma whimpered. "Mum, I get it, okay?" "No, Emma, you don't. You think being 20 means no consequences. It doesn't. It means being responsible without reminders." Deborah continued, not in anger, but in rhythm. The brush met its mark over and over again, not rushed, not cruel, just controlled, deliberate. Emma squirmed. "I won't do it again, I swear. You said that last time. Now you'll feel it this time." She delivered several more swats, then paused. "This is love, Emma, not punishment for punishment's sake. You'll remember this next time you think the world revolves around your screen." When it was over, she led Emma up. The girl stood in silence, rubbing the back of her legs, breath trembling. "Phone, laptop, all of it, with me. 1 week. Door stays open, lights out at 10, and you'll be up for breakfast with the rest of us tomorrow." Emma didn't argue. She handed everything over. "I'm sorry, Mum." Deborah paused, holding her phone in one hand, brush in the other. "Don't be sorry, be better. You're still in this home, and as long as you are, You will have discipline, because that's what raises a woman, not Wi-Fi and excuses. Emma nodded, eyes red. Good night, love. Good night, Mom. She slipped into bed. The room felt colder without the screen, but quieter, cleaner. And for the first time in days, she actually closed her eyes and slept.